Yes. Is sacrifice there? He has a golden heart. He does. Almost. Istirahatin din. I'm Kevin. Right. Let's start. Okay, everyone, please say it 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. My. Mrs. Fong, you can take a seat and come here. Please come. Oh, it's full house today. Right. Oh, नहीं जाते हैं Right. Okay, once again, please say 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Good evening to everyone. Today too, as usual, we are going to start today's meditation session. So I sincerely wish that may this session also help you to develop in this noble, non-sectarian, pure Dhamma path at least one step ahead. Right? With those thoughts, we are going to start today's meditation session. So everyone, as usual, we are going to begin today's meditation. And before we begin, so let me remind the meditation techniques for the old students and the newcomers. Right, Abhi, you can go. So for the old students, so they are kindly requested to practice the fifth step of Vipassana meditation. So observe the sensations, right? So on your both legs, part by part, pitch by pitch, right? First, please practice breathing meditation around 5 minutes. Then after that, please start observing the sensations on your both legs. Whatever the sensations that arise, that you can observe, understand, they all have the same characteristic. Let it be heat, let it be coldness, let it be hardness, let it be softness, let it be itching sensation, twinkling sensation, or any other pain or any sensation. All those sensations have three stages, as I taught you earlier. So they have a starting point, and then gradually they have a peak, and then after that, it'll gradually decline, right? So this is the nature of everything. Everything has a beginning, and then it has a peak, and then the declining begins. So all the sensations have these three characteristics. So observe them without favoring any sensation. So let you encounter a comfortable sensation, let you encounter an uncomfortable sensation. All of them contain the same nature, natural phenomena. So very ardently, please keep on observing with the perfect understanding of anicca, impermanence, right? Part by part, pitch by pitch, with a lot of patience and calmness. The new students are kindly requested to practice the first step of breathing meditation. What you have to do is, when the breath is coming in, please be completely aware. When the breath is going out, please be completely aware. If it is long, let it be so. Don't try to change it. Let it be long and be aware that it is long. If it is short, let it be short. Don't try to change it. Be aware that it is short. If it is gross, if it is soft, let it be so. Keep on observing it as it is. Right? When it is coming in, when it is going out, keep on observing, developing the inner calmness of your mind, inner concentration of your mind, right? Ardently giving your entire effort, right? Here, I taught you about the right effort. We are practicing. So to develop right effort, right? Right effort. So when uh, so uh, so in right effort we learn. So we try to right. So we try to come out of all the negativities that we already do have, and we try to so not to start the negativities that we already don't have, and then we try to start the positivities that we don't have, and we try to continue and multiply the positivities that we already do have. That this is the process of your practice. So work ardently, putting your entire effort, and you are bound to be successful, right? Bound to be successful. Work very ardently. First, you are doing it for yourself, and then you are doing it for the others. First, you will get the benefit, and then after that, you are going to share those benefits with all the other people that you're going to associate in life, right? So therefore, work very ardently, with a very strong determination. Right. Every day before we begin the silent meditation session, I do two things. One thing is I teach you something for your life, and second thing is I perform. I do my chanting to show gratitude and veneration towards the Buddha. Right. So right now I'm going to teach you the thing that you need to know. So according to the topic that we are discussing during these days, so we are discussing about the nature of karma, right? So nature of karma. We already learned about the basic four categorizations of karma. Hope you remember them. So I am not going to ask them because then it will take time. So first one is sensual positive karma, sensual negative karma, formful positive karma, and formless positive karma. And then last week we learned how they affect in our lives, right? Certain karmas affect in this very life, certain karmas affect you in the next life, certain karmas affect in a life, not in this life, not in the next life, after that. And certain karmas get cancelled if someone attains the enlightenment, right? And today we are going to learn about the four kinds of categories of karma in karma. So according to according the way how they affect inside a single life, right? Inside a single life, right? So inside a single life, the karma affect us in four ways. If you want, please write them down. First one is reproductive karma. Reproductive karma means in Pali it is called as Janak karma. So when it comes to reproductive karma, it is the one which helped us to achieve this precious human life. Right? For any being's birth, the karma which affects is the reproductive karma. Right? Mainly, it's based on the thought that you have at the brim of your death. Right? At the brim of your death. So if there is a very strong positive karma, or if there is a very memorable positive karma or a negative karma, right, comes in your mind, according to that, we get attracted to another birth, right? So this is the reproductive karma. Fortunately, we might have had very good thoughts at the brim of our last life, so we got attracted to this human realm, and we are human beings, right? Rare, precious. We have rare, precious human lives now, right? Then that's the reproductive karma. In Pali, it is called as jana karma. And then the second one is supportive karma. Even though you obtain a life anywhere, it doesn't assure that you can maintain that life well, right? So to maintain that life comfortably for a long time, we need the second types of karma. They are the supportive karmas. So supportive karmas, upatthamba karma, right? Upatthamba karma. So supportive karmas, they either may be good or bad, but somehow they help us to prolong the life, right? Then it might give us a comfort or discomfort, both, right? Any of them. And then the third kind of karma is the obstructive karmas. Obstructive karmas are the karmas which obstruct your life, right? Which creates big changes in life. For an example, a very rich person suddenly can become a pauper. A pauper suddenly can become a rich person, right? And very a very healthy person suddenly can become sick, and a very sick person suddenly can become suddenly can become healthy, right? Somebody might say, doctors might say, oh, yeah, you cannot recover but still somehow this person recovers. Like that, there are supportive karmas, destructive karmas in life, right? It's duties to completely change the pace of life that you are maintaining, right? Okay, that is the third one. And fourth one is the destructive karma. Without letting you to live the full life potential, whatever the life that you get, let you be a human being, animal, or divine being, or any other being, they all have their a potential lifespan. Without letting that person to that being to live the entire lifespan, a good or a bad karma interrupts and completely destroys that life. Right? So this is the destructive karma. These are the four ways how the karma affect our lives, right? Within a single life, within a single life, right? So it is just like this, right? So so it can be compared to a compared to an action of planting a seed, right? So first karma is just like the seed that sprouts into a tree, right? You plant a seed, right? Then second karma is like water and sunlight that help the tree to grow. So then third karma is like pest or poor soil, which limit the growth of the tree, right? So I'm talking according to the tree, but this can be positive or negative both. Okay, and then the destructive karma is similar. Is like an axe which chops the tree down before it grows fully. Right. So these are the four ways that karma interrupts, that karma affects us within a single life. So in Buddhism and in Jainism and Hinduism, you can find similar teachings like this. So these four. So don't think that they copied from each other, right? So all of them, they observed the body and mind just like scientists with open mind. And by their observations, so those teachers, they came into their own conclusions, right? So for an example, uh, theory of evolution, right? So both Wallace and Darwin, right? They experimented about the same theory, but their conclusions, so their descriptions, they are different. Wallace experimented about it in 1858, and then Darwin experimented about it in 1859, right? So, and came into conclusion. So, but their descriptions, so they talk about the same thing in different ways, right? Just like that. So, in Jainism, so these words go very similar, right? And in Hinduism too, so there are similar words to describe this, right? They came into those conclusions just by observing the mind and body of those very people, right? Okay. Now you know about those four types of karmas. Now, at this moment, we are going to begin today's silent meditation. Before that, let me pay our sincere respect and gratitude towards the Buddha and start. Everyone, please keep your back straight, neck straight, head straight, and please place your right palm on your left palm and close your eyes. First, please listen to this chanting that I do to pay respect to the Buddha, thinking about his qualities and to show gratitude. And after that, let's start today's silent meditation. Everyone, please concentrate. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Itimiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho. Vijjacharene sampanno sugato lokavido. Anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati satta deva manusanam buddho bhagavati swakato bhagavata dhammo sangdittiko akaliko ehi passiko opanayiko paccatang veditabbo Vinyuhiti Supanipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ujumanipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Nyaya Patipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Samici Panipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Yadidang Chattari Purisa Yugani Ate Purisa Pugalam Ese Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ahuneyo Pahuneyo Dakineyo Anjali Karaniyo Anutterang Punyakhitang Lokasati Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. With a very calm mind, with a very quiet mind, with an alert, very attentive mind, with a balanced, very patient, equanimous mind. Everyone, please start your meditation. If you are a new student, please start practicing the first step of breathing meditation. If you are an old student, please practice the fifth step of Vipassana meditation. Whatever the meditation technique that you are going to practice, I sincerely wish may your practice be very, very successful. Everyone, please start your silent meditation right now. Now, if your legs are hurting, the new meditators are kindly instructed. If you want, you can change your posture, but please do it slowly, making the minimum sound. If it is manageable, please stay the same. And all students, they are kindly instructed to stay the same without changing the posture. Now we are going to practice loving kindness meditation in brief. Loving kindness meditation in brief. So everyone, please let your whole body and mind to calm down. And let's start spreading loving kindness towards all the beings in the world. First, let's share our loving kindness with yourself. Please think, may I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be very peaceful. Please spread your sincere loving kindness, your honest loving kindness with yourself, with yourself. Now, please spread your loving kindness towards your dear parents, teachers, relatives, and friends. Please think, may my dear mother, may my dear father, may my dear teachers, relatives, and friends be well, be happy, be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness towards all of them. Towards your parents, towards your teachers, towards your relatives and friends. Now, let's spread our loving kindness towards all the neutral people. Neutral people are the people who are in the middle. The people who don't fall into the category of friends and who don't fall into the category of enemies. They are the people who stand in between. So let's spread our loving kindness towards all the neutral people. May all the neutral people be well. May all the neutral people be happy. May all the neutral people be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness towards the neutral people. Now, let's spread our loving kindness towards our enemies. Before sharing your loving kindness, please forgive for those people for their mistakes. We all have negativities. Sometimes, without being able to control our own negativities, um, we might do, we might hurt the other people. We might conduct, we might do hurtful actions. It is the same with those people. So, no use of developing the grudges. It is only harmful for you and your peace of mind. So, let that go. And at the same time, ask forgiveness for the hurtful things that you did towards the other people. Now, calmly, please spread your loving kindness towards your enemies. Please think, may my enemies be well. May my enemies be happy. May my enemies be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Please spread your sincere loving kindness towards your enemies. Your enemies. Now, let's spread our loving kindness towards all the beings in the world. Human beings, animals, then birds, reptiles, fish, visible or invisible, any being, towards all those beings. Please think, may all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be very peaceful. Please spread your loving kindness towards all the beings in the world. All the beings in the world. Bhavattu sambe mangalang rakantu sambe devata samme buddhanupavine samme dhammanupavine samme sanghanupavine sada sutti bhavantu te. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now everyone, please calmly open your eyes. Let your whole body to relax from top to bottom and bottom to top. Now please join your palms together and say 3 times, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu. Dear Dhamma friends, hope all of you had a good session, good silent meditation session. Sometimes there are certain things that we cannot control. For those things, we have to adjust, right? So somehow, hope you could concentrate and you could practice well. Whenever you do this, you have to understand only the teachers, the Buddhas, and all the great teachers, they only can teach you, right? But it is up to us to practice ardently and obtain benefits, right? No one else can do anything else for you. Your practice is your practice. You practice ardently, you're bound to gain good results. Then, if you are not if you are not doing your everything and work hard, then you cannot expect the good results that you want. Therefore, At home too, please work very ardently, right? Giving you everything. Please sit for the meditation in the morning for 5 to 10 minutes. In the evening also, please sit for 5 to 10 minutes. Work hard. First to heal yourself, then to heal the world. Right? Work very ardently, very ardently. Right. Now it is the time. So for you, so if you want to drink water or if you want to go to the bathroom, so I'll give you 3 minutes. So uh, then if you don't want to go, please remain inside because we cannot send messengers to bring you back. So please remain inside silently. So those who want to go, please go and come back soon. Everyone, please say 3 times very calmly. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Dear Dhamma friends, throughout the last weeks, we were discussing about the 8 noble path, the 8 kinds of steps that we need to follow to come out of all the suffering, to come out of all the suffering. So I told you that everything begins with right view, right? The right understanding. So through your Vipassana meditation, so by listening to Dharma, whatever the understandings that you develop about karma, Four Noble Truths, dependent origination, that means cause and effect phenomenon. So all those things help you to develop the right understanding, right? Right understanding. Then we learned, so because of right understanding, we generate, so it helps us to develop the second step of the path. What is the second step, Mrs. Fong? Right concept. I told you that there are 3 kinds of concepts. So, Rami, first one is whatever it happens, right? You will let you. I will try to let go of all my negativities. And second one, Mr. Vidyut was not here, right? Right. Then Shivana, I won't get angry. And third one, Mr. Kevin,
I will not do harm.
yes, whatever it happens, I won't harm anyone, right? So then, because of those right concepts, then we learn we are bound to develop several other steps, right? What is the next one, Dilhara? Right speech. And then, Himashaki, next one, right speech and right action. Right action. Miss Jean, next one, right livelihood. Right livelihood. And then, then after that, we learned at the same time, there are 3 things that we develop which belongs to the part of concentration, right? So the first one is, I mean, the sixth step is Naman, right? Mr. Vidyut was here. Right effort, right effort, very nice. And then right effort, and then so next one,
Mindfulness.
Um, so, Strange Vaya, right mindfulness. And next one, Mr. Elliot, right consideration. That's the one that we are going to discuss today, right? So, by practicing with the right concepts, when you practice, so right speech, right actions, and then right livelihood, it helps you to calm down the surface level of your mind, and it creates the base for you to go deeper in the practice. And then right effort and right mindfulness, they are bound to help you to go deeper with awareness, right? And then right concentration to help you to clean your mind deeply, right? Deeper and faster, right? So today we are going to learn about this very important right concentration. So right concentration, uh, concentrate deeper right concent. So deeper concentration, it is not easy to obtain. Buddha described this in his teachings as, in Pali, Buddhist language, Buddha told it as kusala chittasya ekaggata. kusala chittasa ekaggata. So that means, so the concentration, I mean, the one pointedness, so positive one pointedness of the mind. Positive one pointedness of the mind. Right? Kusala chittasa ekaggata. So if not skillful one pointedness of the mind. Right? So and so this cannot be obtained. I mean, anyone can obtain that, but there are certain things that we need to help ourselves to build inside. So there are certain so background qualities and needs that we need to create around us to achieve these deeper concentration levels, right? So, uh, so let me describe them in brief. You can write them down. So first one is healthy food. Having healthy food, right? So the body, we have to keep it very healthy and clean. That's very important. If you want to go deeper in the concentration, we have to keep the body and the atmosphere, everything clean as much as possible, including the body, right? And then we have to gradually reduce. We have to gradually reduce the power of 5 enemies of meditation. In so in literary words, they are called as 5 hindrances. What are they? Hope you remember the 5 enemies of meditation. First one, Mrs. Shayna's addiction to sensual pleasure. Very nice, Mr. Kim. And second one, Lasdai, yeah, vyapad, aversion. Yes, aversion. Very nice. And third one, Abhi and Rami was not here. Then then after that, let me ask. Okay. I forgot the name. Rina, Mr. Rina. I'm so sorry. Suddenly, the name didn't come to my mind. Mr. Rina. That's the last. So third one. Yeah, very nice. Sloth and torpor, Mr. Rina. So in simple words, laziness, right? And then after that, next one, Mr. Adil. Mr. Rina told you. Doubt is the last one. Mrs. Tu, was you here? No. Restlessness of the mind, the wandering nature of the mind, right? So these are the 5. So we have reduced them. That's important. And next one is, so we have to reduce our craving too, right? Our craving, we have to reduce it. If the craving doesn't get reduced, then what will happen? We won't be able to go deeper, right? And then fourth one is, so the familiarity, with the consideration from the past lives. That's also important, right? And then, so less attachments. That's the fifth point, right? So, so when we develop these 5, right? So when we develop these 5, so internally and externally, it helps you to develop this faster, right? That's why, so most of the monks, right? Most of the monks, they are concerned about the food that they take, and then and they don't attach to so many things, right? Like that, they cut down so many things. So that's because to create the background, to achieve these deeper concentration levels, right? And then what they do is they gradually begin to practice. And when they keep on practicing, the first level of practice that they develop is, so first they go through the very same experiences that you go through at the beginning of the meditation, right? Mind wanders and you bring it back and it wanders away. They bring it back and they go through this war, internal war, for a very long period of time, right? And then uh, later on, they gain the ability to maintain the wild bull, right? And then they gain the ability to stay focused with the breath for a longer period of time without the interruptions, with less interruption, outside interruptions, right? And when they develop it like that, what happens is they gain the ability to maintain the mind constantly with the breath or any other meditation of objective for a longer period of time, right? So this level of concentration is called as parikarma samadhiyo, preliminary level of concentration, right? Preliminary level of concentration. At that time you develop some happiness that you have never felt, right? And you develop some calmness that you have never felt, and you feel excited about this, right? You start to feel excited about this. But we have to understand that's the beginning. That's the beginning, right? And then certain people think that they already achieved the jhanic levels. So no, this is just the preliminary level, right? Then gradually, when they go deeper, what happens? And when they maintain the concentration with the meditation objective for a longer period of time, they start to experience certain things. Certain things. For an example, they start to see lights. Sometimes they might see a light. Sometimes they might see a person comes and talks to you, right? I mean, maybe the Buddha or Jesus or Jain Mahavir or so Ganesh or so Mahabrahma or anybody you see coming to you and talking, right? But we have to understand that's not the reality. So the mind, certain negativities of the mind, they are playing tricks. Certain people misunderstand this level. And what they do is they think they are prophets of those divine beings or somebody like that. And they start to preach, right? Just like the agents of those divine beings, right? So no, we have to understand that's the second basic level of this consideration. You are still not have entered the first jhanic, deeper jhanic level, right? Then what you have to do is, I don't know whether you will experience this stage or not. Just note these things down. So all those lights, all those things, certain people might see something like eyes or such kind of thing. So certain people will feel like floating. Such kind of experiences come according to the mentalities that you have inside. I mean, various kinds of thoughts that you have inside, right? So all of you have your own expectations, your own visions, perspectives. So accordingly, so such kind of experiences come and go, right? And you should not think just by seeing the light you are enlightened, right? Not yet, not yet. Right? Then gradually, what will happen is these experiences will go away when you don't give too much importance to them, and when you keep on staying with your breath, right? What will happen is gradually this will start to go away, right? And then you will go deeper in your concentration, right? You won't be able to do it at once because this is a very pleasing stage. And as people, so we like good experiences. So we love it. These kinds of very experiences can become obstacles later on. You have to be careful, right? So whenever such kind of thing happens, don't crave to have it again. Let it go. When you sit for the next session, sit like a beginner. That's it. So don't think about those experiences again and again. And then next one, this level is called as upachara samadhi, access level of the meditation concentration. Still, you are accessing deeper, right? The next level is appana samadhi, fixed level. Now your mind doesn't wander here and there, and no such kind of pictures or visions or anything, no lights. Now mind and the meditation object both are fully fixed. At this level, you don't feel the time, right? So sometimes, let's say you have 5 long hours to meditate. So you sit around 1 o'clock, and 5 o'clock, the center might ring the bell for the tea at 5, right? You don't know until the time ends. Suddenly you hear the bell, and so that's the time that you come out of this level. So sometimes such kind of things can happen. So you even forget the time, right? So the mind get fully fixed with the meditation objective. Let it be walking meditation, let it be breathing meditation, or any other meditation objective. With that, so now the mind is fixed, and therefore this level is called as the fixed level of concentration. Appana samadhi. So let you be a Buddhist, Hindu, Christian, Muslim, Jain, atheist, agnostic, or anybody. When you practice, so when you go deeper, all of you are going to experience these experiences similarly, right? All of us are going to experience this. And then next one is now, so after this fixed concentration level, then you fall in, then are about to achieve, next step is you're about to achieve the first deeper concentration level. It is called as the first jhanic level, right? First jhanic level. So in this level, the attachment to the sensual pleasure that you have in mind, it has gone down. It's not completely gone, but it has gone down to a greater level, right? It's suppressed. And then no negative thoughts come into your mind, right? No negative thoughts come into your mind. And still inside your mind, you have the ability to think, right? Um, to think and um, focus on an objective and then think about it, right? So they are called as vitak and vichar. Let's say, I asked Nalini, can you remember about a childhood experience, right? So then she says, "Oh, I remember a mango tree at our village, right? We were used to go and play." Focusing on the mango tree, it's vitak, and then thinking about the details related to that mango tree. Those are the thoughts called vichar, right? So this nature is there, right? This nature is there, and at the same time, the body and mind both become very comfortable, very peaceful and comfortable. And at the same time, there is a deeper happiness which arises within, a deeper happiness that arises within, right? Then, with these qualities, that meditator keeps on developing and continuing the first jhanic level, right? first, so deeper concentration level of the mind. This is called that first jhana. Now this person, when this person keeps on continuing this meditation practice, so keeps on staying, developing the first jhanic level, what will happen is later on, this person thinks, so automatically this person begins to feel like the nature of focusing on an objective and wandering around that objective vitakka and vichar, this is a burden for the mind. So this person, what this person does is, this person let go of that path, right? And then without those two qualities in the mind, this person develops a mind. So this person comes to a deeper concentration level where there is only happiness and comfort. This person feels happiness and comfort, right? And then so gradually, so when this person keeps on developing this, keeps on staying at this jhanic level, what happens is this person begins to feel that even the happiness is a burden. Can you understand? Even the happiness is a burden. So this person gradually start to let go of the happiness. And letting go of the happiness, feeling the deeper comfort that person feels, so that person keeps on practicing. And inside this mind, there is equanimity, the balance of mind. Right? And then finally, what this person does is, gradually this person starts to move towards the fourth level of jhana. Right? In this stage, this person even lets go of the comfort, and because that person feels like this comfort is also a burden for the mind. So this person lets go of the comfort. This person feels the comfort, very deep comfort, but still, so due to the very deep concentration level that person experiences, this person thinks this comfort is also a burden. So this person let go of this uh, this comfort too. And finally, there only will remain a balanced mind, just the balanced mind, equanimity. Excuse me, nothing else. And then, so this is the fourth level. So, it is similar. Buddha compares it to a person who is covered with a white cloth, right? Who is covered with a white cloth. So when someone is covered with white cloth without any space, uncovered, right? So there is uh, so just like that, throughout that person's mind, right? That person only feels equanimity, equanimity. That's it. So after this, I'm not going to describe these four, right? Uh, you reach, the practitioner reaches the formless jhanic levels. I don't know whether you will be able to read these levels, but somehow I'll describe them by names. That's it. Okay. They are called, in Pali, they are called as Akasanan Chayatana, Vinyanan Chayatana, Akinchan Nyayatana, Neva Sanya Na Sanya. Right? So first, this person, that person develops that equanimity to a level. So that level is called as the state of infinite space. So when the consideration goes deeper, this person's minds come to a level where this person feels like there's infinite space. Let that person be Buddhist, Hindu, Jain, so Christian, Muslim, or atheist, or agnostic, or anyone. So when that person practices, this is what that person is bound to experience, right? And then the state of infinite consciousness, then the state of infinite nothingness, no consciousness too, right? And then fourth level is called as, formless jhanic level is called as the state of neither perception nor non-perception, right? So these are the 8 levels that they are bound to enter, right? And then they are going to develop several great abilities. So, uh, uh, so it is the nature. When they go into that such kind of a deeper mental level, so they gain these kinds of abilities. They gain the ability to see things that are happening far away. They gain the ability to hear things which are happening far away. They gain the ability to read what the other people think, right? And then then certain people gain the ability to remember even their past lives. It depends. Certain people gain the ability to remember 10 past lives, 20 past lives. So, like that, the number varies, but they gain this ability. So, when you read that level, just check whether you can do it or not. Just kidding. Right. So, so this is how that you are going to develop your concentration deeper. These are the experiences that you are going to experience in your practice, right, Mrs. Tu? Yeah. So then, um, right. In the next year, I will teach you about the 5 ways, 5 kind of masteries that we need to develop. So during your when you practice meditation, that means they also help you to maintain the concentration that you develop for a longer period of time, right? So I will teach them in the next year. No time today, right? Then please practice this ardently. There are so many wise people who develop the concentration level, these kinds of concentration levels in the past, right? So even though you cannot reach these very deep levels, at least please develop your mind to the levels of preliminary concentration level or access concentration level, or at least the fixed concentration level, right? So that's also enough, right? They are also going to give you a lot of good benefits. And when you have this right concentration, deep right concentration, and with that, when you start to practice vipassana, then you start to see the truths about yourself very, very clear, very, very clear, in a very deep way. You are going to understand the natures, the truths related to you and the universe, right? You and the universe faster. And this helps you to become enlightened soon. Hope you can achieve this, but I'm doubtful, but still I will encourage you. I always teach you. Uh, so the ant, it's small, but it keeps on walking and walking and walking. And by its constant walk, it passes sometimes hundreds of miles, right? So we also should try like that. Gradually maintain in the daily practice, little by little, let's walk. The Buddha and all those great enlightened beings, they had jets and fast sports cars, so to travel to their destination. But we might not have that, right? With the vehicle or by foot. So let's try to reach that destination. So just like someone tries to reach a destination by foot or with a vehicle which has less speed, right? Just like a bicycle, right? Let's walk in the path according to our way, little by little, little by little, little by little. And let's try to come out all the negativities. Let's try to develop all the positivities, developing right concentration with the help of right concentration. And finally, let's try to reach that great level of mind where there is eternal peace, eternal happiness, purification of the mind, Nibbana. Let's work very ardently, very ardently, very ardently. Now, everyone, please think. Together, all of us gathered here, then practice this noble, non-sectarian, pure meditation technique and accumulated a lot of positive energy. By the power of all this positive energy, may all our troubles be away. May all the good things happen in our lives. May we be able to practice this noble Dhamma path continuously. And finally, eradicating all negativities, developing all positivities, may all of us attain real peace, Nibbana. Please join your palms and concentrate. Abhivadana senis nichang vata pachaino Chataro dhamma vadanti ayuvangno sukhang balang ayurarogya sampatti sagga sampatti me vache ato nimmana sampatti iminati samijjatu. Everyone, please say it 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May all of you be well, happy, and peaceful. Take rest. See you again in the next week. Until then, good night to everyone. Good night. Sukhi. Right. Okay. Good night, Mr. Howard.
Good night. Thank you so much, Bond.
Okay. Good night, Mrs. Rita.
Thank you, Bante.
May all the good happen. Good night, so Mr. Amit.
Thank you, Bante. Good night.
May all the good happen to you. Good night, Neha Didi.
Good night, Bante. Thank you so
May all the
much.
good happen. And good night, TLN. So, right. Good night to everyone. So, what's your name?